I'm gonna need a little bit of caramel to make myself feel a bit better about this one, because, yeah. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel good about this, strictly from the card standpoint. What's up, guys? Phoenix here. Yes, I still have that caramel in my mouth because it's goddamn delicious. Not gonna stop. But this video is going to be a card review / discussion type video on Fuyu Sakura, or its weird other name, Drifting Spirit of Winter Blossoms. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a direct translation of Fuyu Sakura, but I don't know. I'm not Japanese. I don't know these things. But anyway, this card is absolutely ridiculous. In all of the right and wrong ways. I don't quite get it. But this card is yet another hand trap, and it seems to be like the polar opposite of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit in terms of it's a level 3 tuner, zombie type instead of psychic type, and it's dark instead of light. These things. It's also just like some weird lolly girl. But it's also a hand trap that also does some weird shit. Like, actually just really weird. But anyway, it, as I've already said, is a level 3 dark zombie type tuner effect monster. It's got 0 attack, 1800 defense. I think those are actually Ghost Ogre stats as well. Can't remember off the top of my head. I know Ghost Ogre does have 0 attack, if I remember correctly, and it's got like 1600 or 1800 defense. It may just be the exact same stats. I have no idea. I did not check before this video because I read this card again just to double check that it did what I thought it did, and I was just like, that sounded me like gargling on the foam of my tears and soulishness. Oh, God. But anyway, the effect of Fuyu Sakura can only be used once per turn. During either player's turn, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can discard this card, reveal one card from your extra deck, then check your opponent's extra deck, and if there is a cards with the same name, banish all cards with that name in the opponent's extra deck. Thank God we didn't have this in BA format, because that would have been annoying as shit. Go second. I win the die roll. I choose to go second. Cool. You normal summon or special summon any of your BA monsters. Alright, when you got 2 of them on the board, discard Fuyu Sakura. Oh, look, I have a Dante in my extra deck. Do you? Oh, you have 3 because you're playing BA? We're playing the BA mirror? Banish all 3 of your Dantes. That's ignorant. That's ignorant as hell. I don't understand. But, this card obviously still has merit even in non-mirror matches. I'm pretty sure every deck right now that can support it is going to play Instant Fusion Norden. And, at the current point in time, if you play any 4-mage Magician mirrors, if they're playing Instant Fusion for Norden, you can easily just do this and, get, Nordens or get Seraph Knights out of their extra deck. You can chain these to Instant Fusion or Brilliant Fusion and just yield +1s. Or not even +1s, it's just 1-for-1s at that point, but it just turns the card into a 1-for-1 and not a minus. Or you can just use this and reveal an Ignister and banish their Ignisters, and then they can't out your board depending on what play they structured. Like if they Pendulum out of Luster Pendulum in a 4 and you know they're going to make Ignister to try and out your board, discard this. Take their Ignisters out of their extra deck. Bully them. Kick them. Knock them down and hit them. It's easy. Little girls all the way. But I don't know. I don't know if this card is healthy. I don't think it is. Off the top of my head, I don't think this card is healthy because of the fact that it's impossible to actually play around, and it can just remove core strategies from decks. If we had this card a few months ago, or more than a few months ago, about a year ago when it was Shadal BA Klee format, before Necros even came out, you would definitely play this card, and it would be great for every mirror you played. Shadal Mirror, banish all your constructs. Fight me. BA Mirror, banish all your Dantes. Banish your Virgils. Fight me! I mean, this even works for, extra deck Pendulum monsters. That's insane. Oh, I'll reveal a Luster Pendulum in my extra deck, and I'll banish the ones out of yours. Or I'll reveal a Plush Fire in my extra deck, and banish the Plush Fires out of yours. This card has such insane interactions in mirror matches, and that's really cool. This card, I still think it's probably not the healthiest designed hand trap, because, Ghost Ogre, very healthy. Maxi, very healthy. Effect Veiler, Jesus Christ, healthiest cards in the game. But this can just absolutely just disrupt entire core strategies or entire methods of your opponent making any sorts of comebacks or any chance of you making a comeback. Let's not just assume that we're the only one playing this card. Like, your opponent could be playing this card too. And it's impossible to play around. At least, me thinking about it right now, there's no way to play around this card because it can just activate at any time. And, like, all you have to do is have more monsters than your opponent controls, and they can hit you with it. So, like, this can be done as early as turn 1. If your opponent doesn't even have a turn yet, and they've already started eating cards out of your extra deck that might be core to your strategy, like my homeboy Dante. But, I don't know. Shit, man, even in the Necro's Mirror, this would have been insane. Like, oh, let's just take your, let's banish your Herald of the Arclights when you activate Kaleidoscope. I hope you have enough to summon 12 out of your hand, or else you're just burning your Kaleidoscope. Like, there's just a lot of different things that this card has had interactions to do in the past, and there's definitely going to be more in the future. And I still stand by my initial judgment of this card probably isn't the healthiest hand trap we've ever seen. And this card might actually become some form of problem in the future of the game, just because it's so generic how you use its effect. Like, it doesn't have any, like, actual requirement. And that's probably the biggest thing. The biggest requirement is the fact that you have to be extra decking a card that your opponent is also extra decking, but there are staples in the extra deck, like Norden and things like that at this current point in time. I mean, hell, you could just banish a Tall Mias, and then your opponent can't make, like, Diamond, Infinity, or Cyber Dragon Nova. Like, that just takes, like, 4 cards out of their extra deck with one shot. Like, I mean, this stuff can just happen. You don't need to ignore it. It can happen, but I digress. I think that is going to be it for this video. I think I've said everything that I can really come to mind with about this card, because I still, just for the upteenth time, do not think this card is healthy. I think they could have done a lot better in terms of making the card more balanced, but, I mean, they didn't, so we'll just deal with it when it comes out. But other than that, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the nonsense you always do. Clicking at it if you have not, I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps me make money. There's no reason to lie to you guys about that. If you have an ad block enabled, do me a quick favor and disable it, then put it back on when you're done clicking some ads, just to help support the content that you see and the channel itself, and it helps me out more than you could ever actually understand or know. And I'd be greatly appreciative to you if that's something you could take the time out of your day to do, to just show your support. It just, if you don't want to, that's fine, but if you do, just know that it helps a lot. But I want to know what you guys think about this card. As per usual, I want to have some discussion in the comments of this video about this card, because how many times am I going to say it? This card, in my eyes, is unhealthy. So I want to know what you guys think about it. Any input, comments, concerns, anything like that, leave those in the comments down below. But that is it for this video. And as always, guys, take care. This little girl is about to ruin a lot of people's days and lives.